Hey YouTube, it's Sandra at Black Knight Studios. I'm back again with another YouTube video. I just got done with week 9 of 12. Yeah, week 10, week 9 of Animation Basics at Animation Mentor, where I completed 9 out of 10 at Animation Basics Class 1. And today I'm here at my backyard. Decided to film, nothing fancy. Nothing cool, just got a little forest going on there, got some barbecue, just, it's a little something. But yeah, so as far as this, make sure I don't get the sun in the way. There we go. All right, so as far as this week goes, we're just continuing polishing up our walk cycle. Had a Q&A. Oh, well, okay. First things first is that we had to polish up our walk cycle, and I just finished that. I'm going to post that for the dailies. I just posted that for the daily, so I'm waiting to hear back more feedback on my polished walk cycle. But I gotta say, that was a bitch to do. That was so much work to do. I am not even kidding you. Like, took me about 10-12 hours just to polish up 2 seconds, just like referencing back of the videos from everything. That was just, took a lot of work, making sure that the graph editor works, getting everything, all the points, especially with the slide in, slide outs. Rotate X, rotate Y, rotate X, Y, and Z. So I always made sure I'd polish those up, smooth out those, how to go from step to spline, from spline to step. I would organize that. So I got that, and that took a lot of time. I was very frustrated with getting things done. I feel like I was taking too much time on this. We also had an animation, we had a pose to do for concern. But as far as the walk cycle goes, that was the main thing I was focusing on this week, was the revisions. What else? Trying to make sure the arcs were aligned correctly. I know things are a little off from what I watched from the video, just because mine had different settings compared to the tutorial. But sometimes I feel like I'm just copying that, and I'm not. It's just a lot of the mechanical, so I feel like I'm just learning Maya. It's like I'm learning Maya instead of animation. It's weird, like I'm learning both at the same time. So I feel like I'm kind of cheating, to be perfectly honest, guys. Like I feel I'm copying and I'm cheating, and I know the purpose of this is just to learn the vanilla walk, which is what it's called. So no personality, no creativity. So I don't know, I feel like I'm cheating, So so then we also had the revision, or I applied my mentor's feedbacks, making sure my walk was moving forward, my feet don't slide. At first, when I saw people give me feedback like, oh, make sure the foot doesn't slide, I'm like, what does that mean? Like, I'm really confused. I look at it, and then eventually when they finally drew it in, like my mentor gave the feedback. So that was interesting. So I looked at that, and I'm like, okay, that works. That actually works. So like when I had it set up, the foot was sliding. Like I had from frame 4 to frame 7, for example. I would notice when they would move to the next spot, he would slide, right? And I noticed that, and I obviously had to edit that and make sure he stepped in pose. I had to readjust that numerous times due to changing and getting it correct. What else? So the funny thing is, at the Q&A, my mentor's internet went down, so we didn't get to finish our Q&A on Tuesday night, so we had to do another one the next day. So I had 2 Q&As this week, split 30-30, so that was fun. Yay! 2 days in a row. I like that extra time, I guess. We actually got an extra 15-20 minutes with my mentor, asking about Maya questions. I swear, I feel like I'm not learning animation but Maya, but that's a whole nother topic there. So that's what happened this week, and I actually signed up for some tutoring, and my tutor was very in-depth with everything. We spent 2 hours. It's 2 hours just going over stuff. I had about 5 questions. Just went into super detail about everything. I'm still struggling with the overlapping, and I do notice my tutor also pointed it out that I kind of need to get the principles right, which I agree with, and redo that tail. I don't know, it's like I get it, like I know how, like where to place the tail, like I understand it, like I understand what overlaying is. It's basically a drag, what drags on. So if the main focal point stops, it still is gonna move for another 4 frames, whatever. Like I understand that concept, like I know I understand that, but it just doesn't seem to, like, how do I animate it, you know? Like I understand there's a drag going on, like I get that, but somehow I struggle with getting it together. So that's something I have to continue working on. He also recommended Preston Blair's book, which I will eventually find a PDF of it either online, or I'll find it at some thrift bookstore, hopefully, or just order it online next couple days. He was showing me like the overlapping, or especially some good tips and tricks for the hips, how to rotate the hips in animation, for the walk cycles, which is what I'll eventually be moving on to, the personality walks. Yeah. Yes, that's it. He really covered, gave me some good feedback, and we just chatted about movies and visual effects, so it wasn't all just, we went way over, but he was cool. So, yeah, so that was about my week this week, and some things for personally. I did meet a personal goal of writing the third part of a story, but afterwards, I don't know what I'm gonna write afterwards. Like I hit a block, like not a block, but it's just I don't know how to develop the story further. So I've been like writing some story ideas down. So I made some progress on the writing part, but it's time to get back into drawing. I feel like I've gotten out of my slump, my drawing slump. So I'm going to get back into it next week. So hopefully you guys will be able to see more drawings on Instagram and Facebook, and eventually I got to make a Twitter account. I've been dragging on that crap, like yeah, like the Twitter accounts. I better get on that. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the dailies today, and looking forward to my mentor's feedbacks later on next week, and see you soon. See you next week, guys. Peace out. Bye-bye. Bye.